Okay, here we are. It's all open. Let's get started. You can use Adobe Animate to create so many different things. You can use it to create mobile apps. You can use it for desktop apps. You can use it to create animations and things that move for web design, other things for web, game development. You can do sprites. But we're just going to create a simple little animation today. So we're just going to use all of these things are available to use, and we're going to use for today, the only one you need to worry about is an ActionScript 3. So we're going to click on it, and it's going to open up so that we have some things available to use now. The big thing to keep in mind is this big white area. This is your stage area. This is the camera view. Everything that you see on the white stage will be seen by the camera in the video you create. Now these areas on the side of it you can also use to create things, and these are called the pasteboard is what it's called. It's very effective if you just need to do some scribbles and figure out how to do some things. As you can see, it's super simple just to use different tools on it. So speaking of tools, this is your toolbar over here, and this is where all the different things that you use to create very cool things here on the stage for movement. You can also import images. I didn't tell you that, but you can import images directly to the stage, and this is very effective so that, like, if you have created a really cool haunted house scene in Illustrator, you can then import it to the stage, and then that can be your background to make pumpkins move and bats fly, heads fly off of mummies and things like that, because it's a Halloween thing. Okay, keep that in mind. It's very cool what you can do. Alright, and this is our properties panel, and every time we do something here, the properties are going to change. Every time we select a different tool, the properties are going to change. And as you can see, it says we just have a plain document here, and that it's going to be an ActionScript 3 document. Notice that it says stage right here. Remember, this is our stage. You can change the color of that. Simply click on it and it will change. We can also, this is your frames per second, and this is how fast your movie will play, each little frame. So let's talk about the timeline down here first. You've either got the output, which we don't have anything to output yet, but we do have a timeline here. And each of these little things are called frames in here, or what they are called. And as you can see, we have one with a black dot in here. And that is telling us that somewhere we've created something, which in this case is on the pasteboard. So we also have layers. Anytime you want movement, you need to create a layer for that movement. So if you have one person that you want to walk in one direction, they go on one layer, and if you have people who walk in a different direction, they go on another layer. Now here's the rectangle tool. We click on it, and again the properties change. So keep that in mind. These are your tools, and every time you click on it, you're going to get different properties for it. And again, you have a fill bucket and a stroke. So if I created that rectangle, right here's what it would look like. Now, if I want to create some movement, I'm going to go back to my pencil for a minute, and I'm going to create movement. And I have a line right here. Now, if I want to create more movement, I'm going to go to Insert, Timeline, and I'm going to create a blank keyframe. And notice here on the timeline, we have black right here, which tells us there's something in this keyframe. Something's drawn on the stage. Here it tells us we've gone to the next keyframe and made it active, but there's nothing on it yet. So I'm going to draw another line now. There we go. These are not very effective lines for any type of character or anything, but it works. And now I'm